Kellogg's might not be necessarily a name that people recognize coming into the roster in the position of Piff. And as you notice in Mixwell, it was a long time since we saw him playing Viper, like the closed beta. He's going to be moving over to that Sentinel role.
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead to stop and obey.
Didn't feel how long ago that he was pulling out those kills for Heretics, but he's moved on over, keeping that pressure up on A and actually gets the double kill. It's full map control at this point, and G2 are doing this cleanly. It's almost like watching Harlem Globetrotters this early on in a tournament, really. And the Menace Phantom are going to be struggling with this as Nuki gets a third and gets taken down.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be a flawless, but Stu didn't have the same feeling as us. But the round is pretty much for G2 right now, and yeah, Mixwell finishes it.
It's a dream debut so far for him. Yeah. He's not looking to add to it. It's mostly his teammates, but against this eco in the hands of LMF, it's looking likely that it should be a clean one.
Yeah, it should be clean, and it's gonna be. Look at Kellogg's and his positioning right here. Let's see if he checks mid, and he's gonna, and I think he's gonna clean it pretty easily. Yeah, one. Oof. Nice, Stu. I think is the luckiest player on the French team so far, but at least, yeah. Coldament is going to finish this round. Yeah,
Kellogg's, he's going round the, he's going walkabout.
Pretty easily. Ooh. Oh, that Hunter's Fury can be so hurtful, but it's not going to hit him. Oh, no. That is so unlucky. It's still 4v4. Oh, Nuki. He's just too smart for this.
Natson wants to be able to get this operator out, but can't even. Only manages to one kill with it so far in the series. But also another thing to add with Kellogg's is, and it makes sense, LMF need to be a little bit more patient and deliberate with these attacks because they just don't know where G2 are playing from this position. Look how forward facing they are.
Oh god. Oh, if Pitifline would have come earlier, this would have been a whole different deal. Kellogg clean this.
Nuki actually trying to distance himself, gets that information, takes onto one, peeks onto the other. It's a 1 versus 1 up against Artie. And that first round does eventually come in. The Mixwell's ready to try and pincer on them too.
Yeah, Mixwell called them into taking a lot of info on this B long, and Kellogg just has the whole side. Pressure's gonna keep coming, and Nuki's just waiting. Maybe he wins the keep.
Mixwell trying to take more fights. You can take him off the duelist, but you can't take the duelist out of him. He's still going in for the fights.
So there was a bit of a lack of time, preparation. I think it would be enough. Oh, I think Nuki wants the title. Oh.
They're really clambering to try and get these kills. Kellogg's not afraid to try and get through Mixwell Snakebite to take the fight, and a triple kill to end it.
I don't think it's too bad. Look at this positioning. Kellogg's is just moving around B.
Instantly mowed him down. That's it, gets a couple.
Sorry.
Just as the one smoke.
Yeah, let's see how he gets with the dog. Nuki gets one of them, gets the Soba, but oh! Okay, this is looking good for Liminal's Phantom.
Ideas from G2, just really burning down the clock of overhead shots, but he's going to keep himself alive. Natson tries to peek into it to punish, but not quite going to be there. Artie's the only one that was able to get that kill. The spike with 8 seconds left to plant it isn't looking likely as Abova's going to watch this doorway. But he's just going to hold on to this angle.
They force a lot of utility in showers. They just can't win duels. I mean, they can, but...
They even try and rotate away, and that gets punished. LMF can't seem to cough without people coming in to dash and take the fights. I like the fact that we gave Kellogg's flack for trigger discipline, and Mixwell had a bit, but not enough. Aldron follows on 2. The Coldamenta Nuki gonna try and pincer through. They go through the turret. They just absolutely leave it. It gets disabled. The res comes in, and now Pitiflan in the middle of this Viper's pit, last alive with a stinger. And another round where you kind of think G2 have no right winning this one. They clutch it out yet again. It's the best part of it is just, you know, seeing big orgs like G2 play up against teams that are called like Kiki Poo and all that kind of stuff. But this team, LMF, is finding some nice success into B long. He is there still trying to stall. Pincer behind, but Killjoy is going to keep watching. Mixwell now knows people are coming in. The Viper's pit is a nice one. That's going to shut it down. And
he needed to make time, and he definitely did.
Natson, because he's already pretty low health, is now down to just 1 HP.
Enemy remaining.
Now they just need to find exactly where this killjoy is. They run through at the right time, and
Very
great
clean.
play from Mixwell. It's like 17 maybe, or 18?
18, I think it's 18.
Very young.
Yeah, very
He's about
young.
to push in and open up this site. The aim goes a bit out the window, so it's just spamming left click to see what he can grab. And Stein, nicely done to sort of teleport through to find a gap.
Yeah, still winnable
Mixwell.
with spikes planted. Oh. Nice trigger discipline. This was the right call. It was the right call. And the round's gonna be pretty much finished. You were talking about the Jet being too young, Kellex. Literally divided the map on 2 sides, and everything's gonna be coming from the same. This crossing of Viper walls is gonna be everything. Oh, that's so good. He avoids the paranoia. It's just a perfect positioning. Oof.
Oh! I don't think he expected to run
Yeah.
straight into Natson.
Pretty nice.
There's a Blade Storm 2 coming out of Kellogg's.
Oh, nice.
Mixwell's utility has been pretty decent. The snake bites have been finding it. Kellogg's finds 1 with the Blade Storm, and whilst he can't necessarily get the final kill on the line, it allows Mixwell to try and clean up. He gets the 3rd. It's going to scare LMF to be like, how did he get there? We put a Viper's pit in mid and he still went through. They're able to farm up these ultimates quite quickly. And now a full 2 versus 5 for LMF. From the shadows is going to be used to bring the Omen into the teleporter. It's been watched by Nuki. Easy duel for him to win.
This could be big. It's a trigger discipline again.
Yeah, he's been here for quite some time. That's the first kill. He's going to dash up and try and get
Nice.
some more. That's nice play to get
Oh.
onto the Sova. It's a beautiful triple kill, but the Sage puts it down. You two have had plenty of time to break and work around this wall. In fact, Mixwell's going to try and peek a little bit wider. Menta wins out the
Oh.
duel. Eggmees tries to push on, but Avova.
They're ready to attack on A. This execute might become anytime soon. Care, Nuki, care. Oh.
Nuki's there waiting for him.
He has all the info and he has
Tough
a
to
spike on the
find
ground.
kills and to get the position.
Kellex may have the round here. Okay, he hits the first one. Nice. Off to a good start.
Gonna change up the angle. It's nice to not assume that he can play from the same position twice. The resurrect is good. Eggmees goes down shortly afterwards as the peek comes in
Nice.
again. This is much better from the upper. It's going to be a much trickier shot to try and get onto a jumping Jet with a Blade Storm in hand. Low health, but with an up in hand, is going to have his sightline broken from this toxic screen. It allows Mixwell to play around it perfectly. He's going to go hunting. Coldamenta sets up the play with the recon dart.
A complete bait to see if they over-rotate, but they have the info. Oh, Nuki falls. They were waiting for the aggressive, maybe for the push onto A side. Karaboba. It's pretty sold out here.
Over
Never mind,
finds a
never
nice
mind.
opening. They line up
Okay, never
perfectly
mind.
for him. And just as the time was starting to set on G2, nice to see it come back into decent success. And Kellogg's with the operators able to do a little bit more, shutting down some of these problematic players one by one. And this is almost the ace there with the operator. He had a bit of a slower start, but is able to blow up this grow-up roster as they were making their way onto the A site. It's just one left to put down. Nuki, let's see what they're able to do. They have a lot of pressure on A, but it seems to be B is the site to be hit. Recops sees Kellogg's. And the classic is all that is needed to catch a player that's not expected that. He's going to continue to see if he can catch this runner farm, but Avova does get the plant down in time. Mixwell is going to be the guardian watching that position. Nuki's going to pinch from behind. At least seeing Kellogg's trying to make a lot of noise over on B. Maybe force a few rotates. Maybe try and gain the attention of this Grub team, but they're not really biting. Requires Coldamenta to take a few of these fights and is able to win a couple in mid. Now there's a bit more room.
And Nuki just guarding any pushes from A and also mid, but they're not going to be there. Let's say Kellex, he's been walking around this B side. Finds the first one, and Nuki just finishes it off. Play with me. Let's increase our chances here, because they might come here. Yes, and they have the roll.
It's a good call as well. The Rolling Thunder goes onto the site, doesn't catch that much. The Recon Dat, however, does get a good amount of information, but the wall bangs, the shots through the smokes can't quite get onto their targets. Morty's playing up close. Actually goes on to Kellogg's, who tries to updraft out of the way. Unfortunately, been able to get that far. The rest of G2 now trying to work out where these last grow-up players are. They're all on the site. They have to take this carefully. There could potentially be a player in B main in their eyes, but this retake is clean. Raycops was the last alive.
Taking all this aggressive positioning on A short. I don't know where they are, mates.
This camera lineup is up in the air and catches on to some grow-up information. The tripwire can't be dashed through anymore. Mixwell punishes the recent change. The Kiz trades out the teammate. Kellogg's now updrafting a little bit higher than he did last time to dodge the shock down, and does so for the most part. All of this utility coming in to see if they can sort of land in. Trying to bait some shots in the air potentially. The recon dart is available for Coldamenta to use. We're seeing all this new stuff starting to come out. The new aftershock. Kellogg's through the smoke. Knows that somebody's there, has done a little bit of damage, but quite can't confirm the kill. But Coldamenta's now here with the Odin.
Nuki trying to get some info for his team. Doesn't get much, but the turret. Oh, that looks here. Oh, that it's so unlucky for him. There it goes. Is Morty gonna pick it up? Does he want it? Does he trust it's a free path? I don't think so.
He's scared of what could be in short, and that's Coldamenta yet again. He has a Hunter's Fury. So if a spike does get planted on B, he might be able to find some lineup to catch them.
Yep.
There's more holding his guards. Cosmic Divide is going to come in along with the lockdown. It's going to clear up perfectly this B site. The Hunter's Fury now is going to be used to cross. And it actually does get the kill onto Kitka. Coldamenta's been good at getting kills confirmed at this point, but doesn't aim for the lockdown. Luckily, nobody on G2 was detained, so that seems to be part of the plan. Look at Mixwell, a tempo. Trying to play around this Cosmic Divide in on the site. Switching from either side, winning out the duels as needed. There's one player left on the site, and it's a player, Kiz, that's not even looking in that general direction. It's not like there's any flashes that could come through. They're ready for this hit. Rolling Thunder, I don't actually think connects on to Coldamenta because he's so close. So there's the Odin spam coming through, and the recon dart as well. This is the 5-head map for him. They expected that Rolling Thunder to come through. It did so, and they absolutely shut it down. A flawless and perfect round for G2.
Just waiting for his team to get some support.
See a bit more Nuki. That's as I said.
Anything
that
else? Maybe a cup of tea? On mid, just through a different door. It's gonna be A side again. Check wine. Oh, it really checked. Again, creating all the space. Oh god. I think Kellogg's mid-dinner is ready. He just wants to go.
The team's setting him up as well. He's going to peek a little bit more. Peeks onto one, peeks onto two. It's ended with an ace. He still has the knife out. He's going to have to finish with a classic, and it doesn't quite work out. Recops in a 1 versus 4, still down to 20 HP.
And Astra with all that setup. Kellogg is still cleaning. Okay. Mixwell got mid. This is why you can't let Mixwell get mid.
He's going to continue that pressure now. Kellogg's actually moving over to B. There's only one player left alive in that position. It's going to be Egmies. Doesn't want to be caught out. The paranoia, perfect again for Evolver. He's trying to hold on, and actually does win out the duel against Yeoman, who closes the distance, really. Now let's see if Keys can actually clutch this out. Over on the B site, Mixwell is in mid in very low health. The Cyber Cage is going to at least keep Keys aware that there's an enemy nearby. Tripwire is going to spot, he's going to check it, see if he can get onto market, isolate these fights. That's Mixwell taken down, but a bit more time is ticked away. Nuki, he set the alarm bot off to see what he can scout, maybe up towards the back end, but Keys is coming the other way. Peeks around the corner, and he's very paranoid that Nuki's going to be playing from another position, but he's playing close. The Blast Pack's going to give away that spot. Blast Pack is detonated, and really Nuki's just playing for time at this point. Keys tries to stick it. There's only so much he can do. Nuki playing with his food towards the end, and that's 2 zeros for G2 in stage 1. Stage 3 even, challenges 1. Lots of numbers to remember, but basically this new G2 team looks very good.